Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm here with a pretty weird unboxing, to be honest with you. So if you see this, and you probably saw by the title and thumbnail, yeah, I should probably get into the backstory of this though. So, I was looking for Driger, the prize Beyblade, and Random Booster Volume 4, and I was also looking for Tornado Wyvern for a really good price. And I stumbled across this one seller that was selling both for really good prices, so I went ahead and bought both. And combined together, they were about $80, so it was a pretty hefty investment, but I figured it'd be worth it since they are pretty rare. And it took about 2 weeks to get here. They actually got stuck in customs for a little bit. They did arrive, and when I opened my mailbox, I pulled this out. And just at first look, you really don't notice anything until you just turn this. You can clearly see the boxes right here, even on these ends right here. You can see that this seller literally wrapped the random booster boxes with a piece of paper. And on the other side I have my address, but anyway, what I'm saying is this is probably the worst way to pack Beyblades, even if they are in their own box. Like, the fact that I paid over $80 for this does not justify the fact that this seller didn't even bother to put this in a box, let alone a bubble envelope. So I'm honestly kind of triggered about this. I don't want to mention the seller's name. He was on eBay, and I might have to leave some feedback about that. But really, this is not the way to go. Like, this is probably the worst packaging I've ever seen in my 6 years of buying Beyblades. This is the worst. And I say this because a lot of things can go wrong, especially with number one, theft. This could have easily been ripped into and taken out. And to be honest with you, I hope the contents are inside securely. I really don't know at this point. And the other thing being just like damage in general. Some of the boxes could have gotten damaged. And paying $80 for these two rare Beyblades is really crazy, especially when they're packaged so poorly like this. So just beware with eBay sellers, I guess. Also, this seller wasn't really that popular per se, so just make sure you're reading feedback. I decided to give the seller a shot because the prices were really good, but this shipping is just ridiculous. And I guess that's enough rambling for now. Let's go ahead and get to the unboxing because really, I don't even know if this is legit or not, but I hope it is. So let me just change my camera angle real quick. Okay, so like I said, I really don't know if these are actually legit. Like, I really hope the Beyblades are actually in these boxes. But you can just see here, this is literally a sheet of paper. This is so bad. Can't say it enough. Yeah, this is what was protecting my Beyblades. Literally nothing. Okay, and I kind of want to split this video up so I can get more unboxings up for you guys. So this video will just be for Driger, that is if it's inside this box, because at this point I really don't know. But fingers crossed. Okay. I want to put this to the side though. I'm going to focus on the Random Booster Volume 4 box. It still has tape around it. And I'm pretty sure this is Chinese, or the Hong Kong version, since the packaging is slightly different. But yeah. Okay. So here's the front of the box. It's pretty damaged, unfortunately. Probably won't be keeping this actually, it's really bad. But we're more concerned with what's inside. So yeah, let's hope that Driger is in here. Okay, so the sticker's alright. So this is a good sign. Maybe it is Driger after all. Now we'll get this out. Okay, we got these plastic baggies, and now time for the moment of truth. Okay, so it was Driger after all, and this is just a really good sign. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and stickerize this Beyblade and then do a close-up of each part. Alright, so I got this bad boy stickerized. But anyway, let's start with that close-up. So first, let's start with the driver, and this is Fusion. So we first saw this driver on Spriggan, the original Spriggan actually, so it's fairly old. They decided to give this to Driger because it's very similar to the original blade base for it. However, this is plastic, whereas the original one is metal. Hopefully we'll see that gimmick in the future because I guess this is a downgrade to the original blade base. But they still kept it the same color, which is pretty nice. It's also one of the few solid color drivers that Takara has released. And next, we have the disc. Heavy. So this is also a fairly old disc. It was first released with the original Ragnarok, and it's pretty much found use in every single Beyblade type. It's still really common to use these days, however the number discs are a lot heavier, so this has slightly gotten outclassed, but it's still a really versatile heavy disc. And its name is also heavy. So overall, really useful. And I really like the shine it has, especially when it's brand new. And lastly, we have the attack ring, Driger S. So I've been meaning to get this for a long time now because this is my last of the original Plastic Gen remakes that I needed to get. And yeah, this thing is just a complete replica of the original Driger. However, it has been slightly altered to better fit the burst system, but nonetheless, it still keeps the original stickers as well as colors, so really nice. It also has a really nice slope design, so it's pretty good for attack. And to top it all off, the teeth on the bottom are quite sharp. And it has 4 teeth because it is a bounce type, so like I said, really nice teeth, really cool design. And this pretty much makes it the best Plastic Gen remake you can get for Burst. So let's go ahead and put it together. Yeah, these clicks are definitely tough. Alright guys, that's it for my unboxing of this beautiful Plastic Gen Burst remake of Driger S Heavy Fusion. And despite being poorly packaged, I still managed to get it, and it completes my Plastic Gen Burst remake collection, so I'm so psyched. And it's complete for now, because I know there will be another one coming soon. But with that being said, make sure to smash that like button and also that notification bell down below. That will make sure that my videos reach you guys. And also, don't forget to comment and subscribe if you haven't yet. So, until next time guys, see ya.